Who knew? Godzilla, based on a true story? You better buckle up.
Leviathan has officially awakened. Not only did it move from one side to another, but the land in Wyoming started to open up.
Right.
There's no way. This is Jersey Shore right now? Welcome back to another creepy video. I'm JetskiChucK, and remember, keep your head on a straight swivel. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Let's dive in.
What does an alligator do whenever they freeze in the water? That's right. They stick their nose out of the water to make sure that they can still breathe in the frozen water. As you can see, people, this is what reptiles do whenever it's frozen. And as you can see right here at the bottom of Argentina and the top of Antarctica, we have what appears to be a large serpent right there. Can you see it, people? Right there. You probably think this is crazy, but I'm going to prove to you that thing is a fire-breathing dragon and still alive. As you can see right here, as we zoom in, you can see what appears to be nose holes. These same holes you can find on reptiles like snakes. Now, they look like islands, all right, of some sort, until I continue to zoom in and zoom in, right? Keep up with me, people. I have to show you. This is crazy. This is smoke, people. What we are seeing that is white is smoke, people. And I know you don't want to believe it. I'm going to show it to you. We're going to keep on going. And I want you to also look. These are crater holes. These holes are going down. All right. This is this thing's nose, and he has it out of the water. Still breathing, people. All right. Watch, people. Look. Say Central Islands. People, look. This is a crater that is going down. Look at it. That is going down. Let's get closer. Look at that, people. That is smoke. People, this is a crater going down into a hole right here. And this is smoke, people, coming out of that hole. Look at that. That is smoke coming out of the nose hole on this thing, you guys. Look at this. Once again, look. That is a crater. Look at the shadowing. That is going down. That is going down into... Oh no, not inner earth. That's crazy. People, this thing still has its nose out of the water. Why? Look at it. Why? Because it's frozen, people. This thing is still frozen in hibernation. And it has its nose out of the water, people. So it can still breathe. I just look. Listen, people. Look. Those are holes, people. That is not a, not a volcano. That is not an island. That is a hole going down, people. With smoke. This is crazy. Look, that is smoke, you guys. That is smoke. You can say whatever you want to about this stuff. Listen to me. That goes down. That is down. And this is inside of there. This smoke is coming out of those holes right there. And coming up here, people. I believe this is part of the nose on this damn dragon. This is absolutely crazy. Absolutely. This is beyond me. Look at that, people. That's a crater. Right along with the other ones that are craters on this animal. Look at that thing, you guys. It is massive. And when I say, look at the wings. Look at the wings on this thing, you guys. Look at the wings. You have to be kidding me. This is crazy. You guys, I believe we live on a damn dragon. Puff, the magic dragon. Look at that.
Shout out to Retro for showing me this video on the Discord. As soon as I seen it, I'm like, I gotta show you guys. Take me to the submersible. We are living on a dragon that is still breathing in hibernation. Oh my god. Your thoughts below in the comments. We gotta talk about this. We're going all the way through there on this leviathan, dragon, whatever it is. We're going that route again today on part 2. Part 2 on creepy videos that will question everything. Let's dive into it. Leviathan on the move. Head has turned. So now we have confirmation on the head turning. Oh no. What if every time it moves, that's an earthquake? No, that can't be it. Or could it?
Google Earth, guys, look, if we go down to the bottom of the Earth, what does that look like to you? Around Antarctica, what do you see there, guys? It has 2 eyes. It looks like it has scales. As we zoom in, you can see like it has nostrils. This is really, really fascinating for me as a student of Bible prophecy, because this is what it says in Job chapter 41. Can you draw out Leviathan with the hook? God also says in Isaiah 27 that there's a day coming. Once the judgment is over, Yehovah will slay the reptile that is in the sea. Job chapter 3, verse 8, check this out. May those curse it who curse the day, those who are ready to arouse Leviathan. This happened on April 8th, guys. You tell me, check this out.
During the solar eclipse, something big happened in Antarctica that caused waves 25 meters high. People are saying that this surfaced and it came from the direction of Antarctica, and now it is larger than the size of Texas.
Can you imagine a snake that big around the entire circle of the Earth, moving its head, breathing, causing massive tsunamis? What in the world, guys? Is not the truth of the Word of God stranger than fiction?
This is getting real. This is Dark Waters 9 officially. Oxygen levels.
100% Jet.
We're going that route today. Let me know your thoughts below.
Found what's hiding underneath the ocean, y'all. You're definitely gonna want to take a look at this video, y'all. This gets crazy, and it's like, how do you know where to go to find these things? Like, do people just sit and just look through Google Earth? Look at it. Look at the water. Beautiful. What is that? Is that a camper? A camper on the water. But look at this, y'all. Look at this. Oh my goodness, y'all. Look at this. Look at this, y'all. No way. Oh my goodness, y'all, look at this. Is that Godzilla? Is that the Leviathan? And then someone sent me this early this rising, y'all. Look at this, right? Now, what I found interesting is this giant structure in the sky. Like, that's a solid object, y'all. That is a solid object in the sky. Look at this. Like, I'm not even... What, bro? We have literally entered a new world. We literally have entered a new world, or a new world has come upon us. Like, it's literally time, y'all. Look at this. This is crazy. Literally the land of the giants, y'all. Because what? I mean, all these things coming to the surface right now, y'all. The age of Aquarius. Playing no games, y'all. Playing no games. Just revealing it all to us. Entertainment purposes only. I am only raising awareness to interesting situations during these interesting times.
Yo, stop real quick. I already know. A lot of people are saying that this is the Leviathan, aka Godzilla, which, if it could... Yo, stop real quick. I already know. A lot of people are saying that this is the Leviathan, aka Godzilla, which...
Oh, hold it. Godzilla makes a lot of sense now, doesn't it? Hey, I'm a huge fan. I just saw the Kong versus Godzilla movie, the new one. Man, love it. Huge fan. But Who knows? Based on a true story? Godzilla? Oh, shoot.
Which, if it could be a petrified version of it, right? If y'all know what petrified is, look that up. Petrified giants, trees, mountains, you name it.
On that last video, it was moving. Who knew? Godzilla, based on a true story? You better buckle up.
Now, everybody is pretty much aware of this, right? But I was looking around and I seen something bigger. Maybe it's just me, but tell me what y'all think. I'm gonna guide you so you can really realize what's right in front of us. Peep this clip. All right, so speaking of like petrified giants and animals, right? It's right up here. If you could see the eye, and the landmass would kind of be, I guess, the bridge of it. It's like a beak. If you can see the beak right here, right? Just stay with me now. I'm gonna go to the next one so you can see the full body. Pause. So the beak goes out that way. This is like its neck / torso going down with what could be or would appear to be either a limb or a fin. I'll show you the second part of the body. Oh. See right here? It's like it loops down like for the stomach and then comes back and it's like another leg and it kind of cuts off like right here. I don't know. Am I bugging or am I actually seeing something on top where the ice is? You can kind of see like the shape of the upper body. I don't know, man. Like some things are coincidences and some things are just is what it is right in front of your face. The sky's in plain sight. Don't let that go over your head. Peace and one love. Leave what you think in the comments below. Ew.
I'm gonna lie, that was a tough one to see the second one. But the first one is right there. Godzilla based on a true story. Google Earth has to be tricking with people to put this here. Somebody has to look up these coordinates and tell me. There's no way.
It's coming.
Video, I'll delve deeper into the prophecies surrounding this mysterious creature and explore why some people believe it plays a significant role in the unusual behavior of our marine life. The theories about Leviathan began to take shape back in 2020. It all started when scientists reported that the ice in Antarctica was melting, unveiling ancient rivers that stretched for 300 miles beneath the ice. At the same time, there were numerous strange occurrences in our oceans. These included multiple ocean fires and the in the middle of the ocean. Jumping to the present year, a massive anomaly was detected on radar originating from Antarctica. Initially, this was dismissed as a simple glitch. However, the anomaly reappeared and even changed its shape, leading many to believe that it wasn't a glitch at all. This series of peculiar events sparked widespread speculation and various theories. One prominent theory suggests that a creature known as Leviathan was trapped within the ancient rivers of Antarctica, isolated from our oceans by the thick Arctic ice. But as the ice melted, it is believed that this creature was set free into our waters. This sudden freedom prompted military preparations and caused significant disturbances among the ocean's wildlife. For those who may not be familiar, Leviathan is a legendary sea creature mentioned in the Bible, described with very distinct characteristics. The creature is said to have almost impenetrable scales, produce immense heat that makes the surrounding water boil. Although Leviathan isn't mentioned by name in every context, some people believe it is one of the beasts foretold in the Book of Revelation. According to these beliefs, Leviathan is destined to rise in the end times before being defeated by God as part of the final prophecies. The alignment of these details, the melting ice revealing ancient rivers, the strange anomalies and events in our oceans, and the biblical descriptions, has led many to speculate about the existence and impact of Leviathan. Whether you believe in these theories or not, the coincidences are intriguing and certainly worth exploring further. Stay tuned as we continue to investigate this fascinating and mysterious topic.
Did you know that the Bible mentions that just as humans cannot face the Leviathan, they are even less able to confront a creature called Behemoth? In the book of Job, God describes Behemoth as a true masterpiece. According to the text, Behemoth was God's first creation, even before the Leviathan. This creature has an impressive appearance and strength, with an abdomen of powerful muscles, bones dense as bronze, and legs as strong as iron. Although it rests under trees and is herbivorous, the Bible warns that it can attack if disturbed. Some believe that Behemoth is a hippopotamus, but the Bible says its tail moves like a cedar. Others think it might have been a dinosaur, possibly a sauropod, although its tail is not exactly described like that of a cedar. Additionally, a Jewish text mentions that Behemoth is stronger in June and its roar makes animals docile, preventing them from attacking each other or humans. In a confrontation between Behemoth and Leviathan, who do you think would win? Leave us your opinion in the comments.
Interesting. Behemoth. What are they saying about it? Behemoth versus Leviathan. That's a crazy question.
Leviatán. Leviatán es una criatura mitológica que se encuentra referida en la Santa Biblia, especialmente en el Antiguo Testamento. Se trata de, entre términos generales, una criatura marina que representa el caos y el mal. Es el nombre que la Biblia concedió a uno de los tantos monstruos que pueblan el Antiguo Testamento. Una bestia marina gigante narrada en la Biblia, su creación por Dios, se encuentra en el Génesis.
I'm certain that there's something, but what bothers me more than what it is that they all know something we don't know.
Yeah, right.
Like that,
We're supposed to know
that
stuff.
bothers me. It bothers me that they all know something, and I don't know, you don't know, they all do. That there's look at how many of them are there. It's not just like 4 or 5.
We're going to find out what they know in about 24
That's what I'm
hours.
concerned about.
Get out of Brazil.
The vibes have been off today, I think.
I think they have.
I've had bad vibes today.
All throughout the day. I'm gonna make the vibe.
I'm certain that there's something, but what bothers me more than
Leviathan out there.
Hey China, what's that in the sea?
I'm looking at, but this has to be fake. Okay, first of all, I don't think the Earth looks like this, but check this out. I want to just zoom in on a random spot here. And we'll do the street view to show you that it works. You see that? All right, let's zoom out. Now, I'm going to go to an island off the coast of Taiwan. And you can do this yourself and follow along. I saw someone else do it. I couldn't believe what I saw. So, yeah. Let's just find this little divot here on the island and zoom in. And there's another smaller island. Go to the street view and just tap it. Okay. What the hell is going on here? I mean, we have to take this with a grain of salt because, first of all, Google Earth is not real. But it's a depiction of something. And if somebody is joking with us, why would they put that there? You know what? That seems like something I would do. I would do something like this. I would take Photoshop and I would place a huge Leviathan, aka Godzilla, right there. But you be the judge.
Truth. I'm talking all the truth about the Leviathan, and I'm talking beyond the Leviathan truth. I'm talking all the truth, but this has got to be shared. Oh, but first things first, JetskiChucK, you know me. This is purely for entertainment purposes only. All things stated here are just speculation. We're just having a little bit of fun. New book goof and let's go. The whole world is buzzing. Is the Leviathan loose? Yes, my friends. In fact, I do believe it is. Who cares who unleashed the Kraken? Because the Kraken, compared to the Leviathan, child's play. But while everybody is talking about the Leviathan possibly being loose down by Antarctica in the oceans, the blob, along with the seas, mysteriously heating up like never before, causing sharks to attack people left and right on the shores down in Florida and I guess probably various places. All marine creatures to become very aggressive and act out of their character, and even many beach themselves and unalive themselves, as if to be running from something massive that they are afraid of. Trust and believe they are, and yes, trust and believe it is huge. No, there is no measure to the size of the Leviathan that would even make sense to you or I. It's big, and it's loose. The Kraken next to the Leviathan looks like a soft shell crab. What? Soft shell crab. Truths. Here we go. While everybody is talking about the Leviathan, yes, in fact, it is a biblical creature, but yes, in fact, just like we are finding out about everything in that Bible, my friends, is true. And yes, in fact, it does live here amongst us in this world today. But nobody's talking about its cousin, the equally horrifying large, massive creature. But unlike the Leviathan that is a sea creature, a dragon of the sea of sorts, a multi-headed dragon of the sea, to be exact, its illegitimate cousin is landlocked, the behemoth. God made the Leviathan and the behemoth, two of each, on the 5th day. A male and a female, and God looked at it and thought, that's not good. That's probably not great at all. Because it explains in Job 40. Read the whole thing, guys. You have homework. No man, no group of man, no nothing, no army could ever kill the Leviathan. And another thing that it explains about the Leviathan, it lives in the deep abyss. And it, hang on to your britches, makes the waters of the oceans boil. That might explain why the oceans are remarkably getting hotter suddenly, because perhaps the Leviathan has come up from the abyss, the deeps, where it has lived, and is now roaming about the ocean, preparing for exactly this time. And what is about to happen between it and the behemoth? Chosen ones, elect ones, righteous ones? This should make you excited. But I digress. We will get to that at the end. The Leviathan is like a dragon, a serpent of the sea. It's got multi-heads. It breathes fire and smoke, and it is massive. And the behemoth, its land cousin, it's equally as massive. It dwells in the rivers and the greenlands, and it seems to be described as a herbivore. All right, that's not bone chilling, but it's huge. Its tail swings like a cedar, and its power is in its belly. Now, one might think to yourself, okay, I could see how they could hide a Leviathan in the sea, because that sea is big. I mean, we're talking big. But how? How could man ever hide a behemoth? A massive land creature like that? Come on, how could you hide that whole thing from the world? I know what you're thinking. Both could easily hide where, well, it seems most obvious. Oh, I don't know, somewhere that is, I don't know, off limits, unavailable to the public for exploration. I don't know, someplace like Antarctica. But Auntie, it's a herbivore. Antarctica is a big land of continent ice continent. I'm not laughing at the fact it's not. Actually, I am, but I'm laughing at the fact I said it like that. What if I were to tell you, it is my hunch, and the fact that the blob first appeared in Antarctic waters and went along up the coast of South America in April, right around the same time the sea started to get a lot hotter. That does tend to make me think, oh, now we can understand why they don't want us down in Antarctica at all of the countries. But how could the behemoth hide in Antarctica if it's all snow-covered and there's no trees or rivers for it to dwell in? Well, my friends, that's easy. Because not only is Antarctica not a continent just full of ice, Antarctica, my friends, is an ice wall. And I do truly believe that along with the Leviathan being hid down deep in the waters, the abyss down in the Antarctic waters, that is exactly where the behemoth has been hiding as well. Well, not in the waters, but on the land. But we'll get to that. One sec. There are some vital truths that you need to understand for this all to come together and make sense. Vital truth number 1. NASA in Hebrew means deceive. NASA originally was founded to explore something far different than outer space. NASA's main focus was always the ocean, exploring the great depths of the unexplored ocean itself. In fact, NASA was busy exploring the oceans in the 40s and the 50s, with whispers of a project called Project Leviathan. But quickly, one comment he made on one nationally broadcast TV show in the 50s changed it all. And an unusual set of events took place. And that man, my friends, was Admiral Richard E. Byrd. Hands down, by far, notoriously the most notable and amazing polar explorer America has ever known. Nay, the world has ever known. A pilot, and not just any pilot, but the first pilot to ever fly over the South Pole in 1920-something. I don't remember, and I'm running late. The very same polar explorer who spearheaded Project High Jump. In 1946, extended to 1947, an exploration team that explored Antarctica and the South Pole. And my friends, what Admiral Richard E. Byrd discovered, that is what changed everything. And fast. Admiral Richard E. Byrd went on television to explain their findings. I have shared videos about this in the clip. You can easily Google it. I'm not going to share it on this video because this video is staying up. But in a nutshell, he said, we discovered land, undiscovered land, inhabitable Greenland, the size of America, maybe a little bit larger, just beyond the South Pole. Well, now that's shocking. Green, lush, inhabitable, full of minerals, rich with ore. And why have we not heard of this since then? And why does that place not have a name? And even better, why is that place still not on a map? I digress. Well, no, before I digress, why do they still want us to believe Antarctica is a big old snowy continent when we know better? It is, in fact, my friends, an ice wall. Before I go on further to explain the odd events in their order of occurrence, there's another vital truth you must understand. There is, in fact, a firmament above us. It was so important, God placed it on the second day, and it is right there smack dab on the first page of the Bible. What's a firmament, Auntie? Oh, I got you. It is an impenetrable dome over us that separates the waters above from the waters below. Impenetrable. Ain't nobody getting out, and nobody's getting in. Making NASA and space travel an absolute farce. After Richard E. Byrd exposed this truth on TV, according to his journals, boy, the government was not happy, not at all. They told him to zip it and never say it again. But it seems as though I don't know if they felt they could trust him with that. And in 1957, not long after the airing of that episode, 60-year-old Admiral Richard E. Byrd, one of the most physically fit polar explorers of American history, passed away unexpectedly of a heart attack in his sleep. And it is a shame he passed away. Had he just hung on less than a year later, he could have witnessed one thing. In 1958, the founding of NASA. Same explorers, just different place. Space. Many are understanding now it was more of a distraction or diversion. Don't look down there, look up there, sort of thing. Because remember, boys and girls, space, it does not exist. And ironically, not so ironically, just a year after that, in 1959, the Antarctic Treaty was signed by 12 countries, making personal exploration of Antarctica impossible. The public was no longer allowed, it was off limits. I'll give you just a second there to do that math. So we know now, our eyes are wide open. NASA, it's a farce. Why were they so interested in the oceans before? And why did they have to distract us with outer space after Admiral Richard E. Byrd dropped the bag explaining that he found inhabitable Greenland just beyond the South Pole, the size of America? Yet we have never seen or heard of that land ever since. Enter the Antarctic Treaty signed by these countries, making it impossible for us to go JetskiChuck that all out. What do you suppose they've been hiding this whole time? Did Admiral Richard E. Byrd happen to find more than just land, inhabitable land beyond the South Pole? Greenland? Lush land? Did NASA actually find something more in the ocean? Perhaps the one thing they'd been looking for all along? Perhaps in that one spot, well, we're just not ever allowed to go? Did NASA discover the leviathan down in the Antarctic area, around or along the ice wall? And did Admiral Richard E. Byrd either A, discover the behemoth? Because remember, there's green, inhabitable, lush land down there. And that is the exact kind of inhabitants the behemoth would love and live in. And if he didn't see the behemoth for himself, did he at least accidentally discover the behemoth's home sweet home? Could both of these biblical beasts, these monstrous, massive beasts, have been hiding down there in Antarctica all along? Now here's why the chosen, the elect, and the righteous should be totally excited with the fact that the Leviathan, might in fact be loose. Because biblically, there is a story where the Leviathan and the behemoth, because now there are only one, but in the end of days, the behemoth and the Leviathan, I'm talking the end of days, will not only meet up in the same place, same time, y'all, those two, they're gonna have beef. And there shall ensue the most epic biblical battle between the behemoth and the Leviathan. Behemoth's horns will interlock and the fins of the Leviathan will do harm. But at that point, God will
Is that written? We gotta look that up.
intercede and slay them both. And the chosen and the elect and the righteous will witness this. And not only witness this, but they will feast on the beast of the land under the canopies made of the Leviathan skin. So there you have it. If the Leviathan's loose, don't be scared. Be excited, because it could potentially be by far, hands down, one of the final biblical prophecies before Yeshua's return. And I don't know about you, chosen ones, but I'm hungry, and I am so ready to go back home. The most interesting thing is we actually know the name of the land where the behemoth lives. It is called Duodane, and it is east of Eden. Could this lush land that Admiral Richard E. Byrd found and discovered actually be Duodane that we've never heard of? Right next to the abyss where the Leviathan had been thrown? Could this be where these two creatures have stayed ever since? Could Duodane be an area that we've never been able to see for ourselves because, well, it's off limits down by Antarctica, the ice wall? just east of Eden, and could Antarctica actually house Eden as well? The truth about the Leviathan, and I'm talking
Auntie just grabbed us by the ankle and snatched us into that dark hole, that dark Waters 9 rabbit hole, didn't she? And laid it all out. Whew. Shout out to Auntie Coolette. That's COOLETTE. If you want to check that out. People in the comments are saying Godzilla vs. Kong seems to be like a watered down small scale fairy tale version of this. Hey, it doesn't it? It's trying to based on a true story. Who would have ever said that though? Honestly, who would have ever said Godzilla was based on a true story? Kong versus Godzilla? Hey, at the end of this they need to put that in the history books. Hey, keep your head on a swivel out here, man. It's your boy JetskiChucK. I'm not done. We got more to talk about, man. We gotta really go through there on this, man. She said they're fighting. Where's that written? We need to find we need to see if that's in a book. You know? Shout out to Admiral Byrd, man.
So I was on TikTok and this page I follow was talking about this dragon that's frozen, laid dormant under South America. And it made a video saying, oh, the dragon is alive and is moving. So somebody in the comments was like, oh no, I've been looking at this image for a long time and it hasn't moved. So that just led me to type in, Levi dragon moves. And when the results came in, these two images were side by side. And I'm looking like, oh shit, it did move. So I was on TikTok and it's,
it all makes sense now. If the U.S. or if the Leviathan did wake up like this big, huge creature in the ocean, that would make sense. Everything would make sense then. Y'all, so stay with me. And this is for entertainment purposes only. This is just me thinking. This is hypothetical. This is all what ifs. That's all. Is them feeding the Leviathan, this thing, this whole time? Like, what if those prices and things like that, the reason why we can't find the piece is because they're feeding it to this creature? Like, what if they've been feeding it to this creature the whole time? Like, and what if the new sun and the sun the whole time was like a heat lamp? Like, what if we're in like a big aquarium? I know, like on a mass scale. It doesn't feel like that because we're humans and we feel like we know everything, technology, and so smart, right? But what if we are like in like a fish tank, so to speak, and like we're just food. We're food. But even though we're just food, we have adapted to the ways of the world. Like, we still live in our lives, cars and all that, but the government knows. And they have to, they can't say it. They can't be like, y'all, it's a big creature that we kept him at bay for as long as possible, but now he's surfacing. And a lot of people and I heard about, like I said, the underwater volcanoes that are happening. Maybe that's what's making him come to shore. And also the other fish and all that stuff are also scared of him, but also the overfishing could be causing not enough fish to be in the ocean to sustain this major, big, huge monster beast thingy. I'm sure that it has to eat a lot. And if other animals aren't getting fish, then he's not getting it either. I also feel like this is why I feel like the earth is like, at this point I'm like, is it earth? Because I feel like the earth is way bigger than they're telling us. I don't feel like it's a closed, big, flat globe like they've been feeding us. I really don't now. I think it's a big ass long plane, like maybe like endless. Like I don't know. I see like it's just not ending, like a flat ass plane or whatever. Now the firmament to me now feels like a cage. It feels like a dome. It feels like somebody just put a lid on it, you know, and we're trapped inside with this big humongous beast that's a pet to something even bigger that we can never understand. With that being said, yeah, we still gotta go to work. Yeah, we still gotta go pay bills. And I think that's where all these clones are coming from too, to make us seem like the world is really like just going along regular, when it's a whole motherfucking Godzilla that's about to attack us at any moment. And it's always been a Godzilla that was about to attack us at any moment. What if this was the Bermuda thing the whole time? Bunkers. It all makes sense now. If the U.S.
I see, I'm the last to get the comparison of Leviathan and Godzilla, you know, but I just found out about it yesterday. I seen it before, but now it's really moving and breathing with them volcanoes, you know, with the smoke underwater. I don't know. It lines up is all I'm saying, for entertainment purposes only. Do I think people getting fed to it? Nah, that's a stretch, you know, but I do feel like it might be really down there over there.
It's been suggested by some scholars to suggest Leviathan is a primeval sea serpent that encircles the earth with its body, which is a belief held by some of the Israelites' neighbors.
Leviathan. On Google Earth, you can find them. 100%. There's the serpent's head. There's the serpent's tail in his mouth. It does circle right around Antarctica, the bottom of the earth. Now you can see where his head is, where his tail goes into his mouth. Do you all remember what just happened in that area? Right by Leviathan's head. Maybe he's breathing. Maybe that's what's causing the waves.
Of Leviathan's name has been suggested by some scholars to suggest Leviathan is a primeval sea serpent.
Alright fam, today we're talking about the Drake Passage, and this is a good one, I promise you. So the Drake's Passage is notorious for having the biggest waves, the roughest seas, and I believe the most casualties. This place has so many deaths, and I believe over 800 shipwrecks that they actually know about. And look at this damn thing. When have you ever seen anything like that? What is that? Hey y'all, never mind, come over here. I found it. They explain why. They got the answer for it, just like everything, yo. Okay, so check out as we go into Google Earth and we start to maneuver around the island. I'm gonna let you guys check this out real quick. Watch as I rotate the Google Earth picture here. It just looks almost like, I don't want to go there, but Godzilla. You clearly have a neck. Then you have the two eyes there. It looks like his left eye is that white island, but then his right eye socket's underwater. Now this is what I found really interesting that nobody's hit on. I've seen like one other video saying something about it looking like a creature, but nothing more. It has these perfectly aligned, what are islands now, but looks like the bridge of this thing's nose. I mean, you cannot deny that pattern is there. What if this thing is frozen and all this anomaly is hot water heating it up and releasing this from the Antarctic? Maybe they're doing this on purpose, you know? I've heard weirder things. Notice how this one looks like a signal almost emanating out of this possible leviathan type creature. This looks like a thermal imaging scan of the Drake Passage where it looks like a spine to me. It looks like a reptile's armor plating. I'm so confused of how this has never been really investigated or even really brought up till the anomaly. Every scan reveals something new, it seems like. This is incredible. So in conclusion, what if all these waves, like I don't know if you saw in Hawaii, they had these tremendous waves, just looked like it was just off the shore. So what if this is from water displacement because something's huge moving under the ocean and is causing the old Jersey Shore, featured here, this is from last year, making it look like this, what it looks like now. Like and subscribe for more, comment below. Let me know what you guys.
Jersey Shore has Caribbean water now? That is wild. Is that true? Type that in.
All right, fam, today we're talking about the Drake.
Let's type it in. Jersey Shore Beach now.
Didn't count. Summer was what mattered. My whole life was measured in.
Nah, it looks good. It does look like Caribbean. New Jersey. How long did y'all keep this a secret? Damn. Something happened. Jersey Shore is turning into Florida low key. What? I didn't seen so many damn shark videos. I'm annoyed. Damn, they're not lying. That water looks Caribbean-like, doesn't it? Hey, meet up at Jersey Shore, man. We need to meet up. Let's all meet up, get some corn dogs, surf, have a great time, because Leviathan freshening up the waters, it looked like. Unbelievable. Maybe we need to type in what to do at Jersey Shore. There's no way. This is Jersey Shore right now? Tell me this doesn't look like Fiji Islands. I bet you nobody knows why.
and I can still see it. The summer comes.
Wow, they got an aquarium there too? Who knew New Jersey was nice?
Part 23. Go on unlimited rides at the biggest state fair in New Jersey. Fun things to do in New Jersey. Part 23. Go on unlimited rides at the biggest state fair in New Jersey. Not only do they have 30 thrill rides and 27 kid rides, but they also have a petting zoo, delicious foods, a mirror maze, fireworks, and they're open as fun things to do in New Jersey. Part 23. Go on unlimited rides at the biggest state fair in New Jersey. Not only do they have 30 thrill rides and 27 kid rides, but they also have a petting zoo, delicious foods, a mirror maze, fireworks, and they're open as late as 1 a.m. now through July 7th. So check out State Fair Meadowlands and like and follow for more fun things to do in New Jersey.
Oh yeah, y'all was gatekeeping New Jersey. Those waters got fresh because the leviathan moved around a little bit. Oh no, jigs up, we know.
Fun things to do in New Jersey. Take a scenic skyride to Vernon Peak and revel in the stunning views of Sussex County and the tri-state area from the top. Then, head to their water park for thrilling activities. Additionally, you can enjoy zip lining and explore mountain biking trails for an action-packed adventure day outing. Fun things to do in New Jersey.
Welcome to the largest indoor go-karting track in the world. We're at Supercharged Entertainment located in Edison, New Jersey. This multi-level karting track is actually separated between track 1 and track 2. With 25 elevation changes, the speed on these go-karts is insane. This is the perfect unique activity to do year-round. They also offer a 2-level gaming arcade, axe throwing, food, and virtual reality games. And we can't forget about the drop and twist tower. Talk about adrenaline rush and bionic bumper cars. The bumper cars had us laughing the entire time. Love that there's something here for everyone. I kid you not, we had the best time here. Make sure you read the caption for full details.
Wow, that seems like a great time. I know. We're gonna get back to the Leviathan. I'm just checking out New Jersey. Now that we know it's a low-key Caribbean, we might as well see what they got to do.
Looking down with the moon, I ain't got it. I 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 got it. Only if you looking down with me. I got it. 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 Looking down with the moon, I ain't. Honey.
Hey, that was banging. I hope I can get away with that song, but I probably won't. But anyways, yeah, that looks like a great time. The best boardwalk in New Jersey. Who says let's go to New Jersey? I never heard one person say let's go to New Jersey, but you might want to think again. They got crystal clear waters now because of Leviathan's shimmying. They got boardwalk, they got indoor skiing. Hey, sounds like a great time.
Top 5 things to do in New Jersey. Go to the American Dream Mall. You could literally go shopping, swimming, and skiing all in the same building. Sit in halted, bumper to bumper summer traffic, contemplating every negative life decision you've ever made up until this point. Go with friends to Six Flags Great Adventure. Woo! Kingda Ka is one of the best roller coasters in the world. Let the horrid Turnpike North smells of hot garbage and insanely bad chemicals literally gag you on your commute to work. Visit one of our many pristine beaches and endless boardwalks. Make sure to comment below which one of these Jersey activities is your favorite. Top 5.
The only people who go to the Dream are people from NYC, New York City, Seaside Heights. Dream Mall is overrated. I love the American Dream Wall. Beaches, some are good, but I went there fully blocked off fences. This was in 2022 though. Everyone's saying this in 2022, so this is older. So we need something a little bit more current.
Who knew writing? Do you want to see a dog go down the slide? Then everybody in New Jersey needs to come down to Puppapalooza in Wildwood. Every year, usually the weekend after Labor Day, Maury's Pier closes down their water park and opens it up for dogs. And last September, I decided to go check it out. This is a must if you have an outgoing dog and you're looking for something to do. As you can see, my dog, Brandy, was a little bit scared. She has a lot of anxiety. The event was really great. Dogs had access to almost a dozen pools and there was lifeguards everywhere. And as you saw in the beginning, pups can go down the slide. You get about 4 hours to roam the water park, and for $40, it's really not a bad deal. Everyone was vibing and having a good time. Again, except for my dog, who pulled me out after 30 minutes because she had way too much anxiety. And the best part is, after you could bring them to the dog-friendly beach, which is right outside the water park. Then you could stop at my favorite restaurant, Old City Pub, which is right next to the boardwalk, for some great seafood. Good vibes overall. Then when the dogs go to sleep, you can go check out more of the Wildwood Boardwalk and see all it has to offer. Fall for more.
A water park for dogs? Who knew? That sounds like a great idea if you got a dog. Now you know.
New Jersey is
With the TikTok ban looming in 2024, here are the 5 best day trips to take if you're living in New Jersey or New York City. Part 2. Number 3 is Lambertville and
We should stick together. I know I said I'd never think I wasn't better.
I need your loving. So fresh, so clean. Love me in.
Yeah, we just was checking out New Jersey real quick. It looked good, but we're gonna jump back on these leviathans. We got a little bit more to cover.
What would happen? The 5 most powerful creatures of Bible that can't beat it easily. Number 1. Leviathan, a huge sea monster with very tough scales and breath that is like fire. It shows chaos and how God is in charge of nature. Leviathan's big and scary look shows that God can manage things that are wild and cannot be tamed. Number 2. Behemoth, a very big animal that looks like an elephant or hippopotamus, showing how great God is at creating things. Behemoth represents being strong and steady, walking around the earth without being scared. Number 3. Cherubim, angels with many faces and wings, guarding special places. Each face shows different qualities like wisdom, strength, and ruling power. Cherubim represent being pure in spirit and serving God. Number 4. Seraphim, fiery angels with 6 wings who always worship and praise God's goodness. They show God's power and the need to be pure to come close to God. Number 5. 4. Living creatures, special creatures from the book of Revelation, each looking different. A lion, an ox, a human, and an eagle. They always praise God. Their ability to see everything and always be alert shows how varied and wonderful God's creations are. The 5 most powerful.
In this video, Leviathan.
The Leviathan. So you guys know how we told y'all that this Leviathan, this dragon, is waking up because look at the difference of movements, right? In this picture, his head is straight. In this picture, his head is tilted or to the right a little bit. So I was doing a little bit of research, and it turns out we may be living on multiple fossilized creatures. You know what I'm saying? We already know that these mountains are giant petrified, you know, human beings and whatnot. And I believe this is the fact for this whole planet that we live on. But were you guys aware that America is also known as Turtle Island? As you can see over here, you guys, the shape of the Americas is shaped like a turtle, including Mexico. Mexico would be the tail. California, one of the legs. Florida, the other leg, right? And then you have over here the arms and the head of the turtle. Here's another better depiction, as you can see over here, you guys, right? Right? And here's another one over here. Here's another rendition, you know, the satellite view of how North America looks like. So I went back to this and I was like, okay, this is like another head of some other creature. Like, so I did more research and I looked up turtle dragon or dragon turtle. Now, according to Google, this is what a dragon turtle would look like, y'all. What does that remind you guys of? Godzilla, right? Godzilla, Reptar, right? Check this out. Dragon turtles are mythical creatures that combine the body of a dragon with the shell of a turtle. They are distantly related to dragons and have dragon blood. In some mythologies, dragon turtles are considered aquatic creatures and among the most dangerous in existence. Doesn't that sound like Godzilla that they have been promoting, y'all? Doesn't it? Now let's take it to this, because I found something interesting. So here's one head, right? And thanks to another creator, here's the other head of what you call the Leviathan, okay? Right? And here is Turtle Island. You can clearly see it's a turtle. Look at it. Here's the paws, the head, the tail, the leg, the leg. Turtle Island, right? Here's the other head of the Leviathan, one head, right? Okay, and here is this over here. Now check this out, y'all. Now I ask you, wouldn't that be considered a dragon turtle? A mythical creature that combines the body of a dragon with a shell of a turtle, which I just showed you guys in that video. Now watch this, because I told you guys numbers do not lie. So we're living on Turtle Island, right? And I just showed y'all dragon turtle. So why does Turtle Island and dragon turtle give you the same numbers almost in every cipher? Even this one over here, 7 plus 4 gives you 11 and 5 plus 6 gives you 11. But look at this, you guys, all across the board. Can y'all see that? So I ask you again, are we really living on these fossilized creatures, these ancient beings? And did you guys know turtles predate dinosaurs, right? And they say that dinosaurs are the most prehistoric things, or that's what they want us to believe. So yes.
Leviathan has officially awakened. Not only did it move from one side to another, but the land in Wyoming started to open up.
You ready for something wild? That's a fault line. All sinking in here.
2 feet deep.
Now, mind you, this is not the only incident that has happened, because I believe just a couple nights ago, you can also see hundreds of people running out of the ocean.
You know, thinking about living on all these ancient petrified animals is making me think of the OG, Roger at Mud Fossil. I wonder what he's been up to and what he got going on. Let's review a little bit real quick. Hunting. We might need to go live soon and do a Titan hunt. All right, they got a clip for us.
freaking nature, and it's freaking awesome.
It's hard not to see it. The evidence of our mud fossil and petrified past can be found everywhere. And it really truly is amazing just how many people are waking up to this fact. And much like the mud flood, once your eyes are opened, you see it everywhere. And with that, all these newly opened eyes are bringing forth more and more evidence daily. It's the one good thing that social media has brought. True citizen journalism. Opened eyes and open minds catching what they see in this world and finding the beautiful truths that holds. Like the fact that geology is nothing more than hardened biology. Mud Fossil University on YouTube. I highly recommend checking it out if you want to learn more about mud fossils.
Tell me that doesn't look like bacon. That looks like bacon, doesn't it? Geology is nothing but hardened biology. I love that.
Question everything, friends. Until next time.
Alright guys, we're going to call it there. If you made it this far, be sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Go ahead and share these on Facebook, on your Instagram. Go ahead and share these. If you really enjoyed this one, go ahead and share it. Let everyone see it. And hopefully you learned something. Godzilla based on a true story. How wild is that? For entertainment purposes only. Shout out to all the Dark Waters 9 members. Shout out to Retro for the video in the beginning. Yeah, it's we got a lot to dive in. I didn't cover everything like how I wanted to, man, but we only get 24 hours in the day and tomorrow's another day. We're gonna go live one of these days and do some Titan hunting on Google, man. There's who knows what saw telling. They say the turtle, leviathan, man, we got to see it all. But hey y'all, until next time, peace out.